Hey, I'm Nancy. I'm a full-time solo female RVer, traveling the country 200 miles at a time. And welcome to my channel. I just wanted to let you know how much your support means to me. Thank you so much. I think a lot of people are thinking about RV travel right now. It's that time of year. It's getting to be spring. Everyone wants to get out again. This week, I want to talk about something that helps me to really keep my costs down. Camping can be so expensive. I could not live this life if I did not have a Thousand Trails membership. Stay tuned until the end, and I'll share with you one of my favorite and most fascinating Thousand Trails parks. And they've just announced some new packages that I want to share with you in case you're considering full or part-time RVing. It's a great way to see the country and stay in great places and to keep your costs quite a bit less than even if you stayed in state parks. I found that many of the Thousand Trails campgrounds are in locations with lots of things to do in the area. I've stayed near Gettysburg in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin. I've stayed on the Intercoastal in North Carolina and South Carolina and Bar Harbor in Maine, just to name a few. So what I'd like to do today, I'm going to be reading a little bit because it's so much information. I'm also going to be putting it on my screen so that you can see it. And I've also put it on my blog post. If you go to makingmyownlane.com and look at the blogs, it says, is Thousand Trails worth it? And I'll leave that up for you too in case you want to read it because it is a lot of information. When I first started with Thousand Trails, I just got a camping zone pass. I didn't know if I was going to be doing this full-time or part-time. It was still kind of just a dream, and I was trying to put things together and trying to camp and see if this is something I could even do full-time. So I got a camping zone pass. It allowed me to stay in, I think there were 40 parks I could stay in at the time in the Thousand Trails system, not too far from my house, maybe from Florida to Virginia, I think I could stay. So it was a great way to try it out. Once I realized I really wanted to go full time, I realized that there were some things that a camping zone just couldn't help me with. For example, I was able to stay in a Thousand Trails park for 14 days, but then I'd have to be out for 7. Even with adding in the trails collection, I still had 14 days in and 7 days out. So I was still going to have at least 1 week a month that I was going to have to cover on my own, plus moving every 7 to 14 days. And if I was going to do this full time, I needed something that would really give me coverage 365 days a year. When you're camping within a Thousand Trails system, not only does it cover your campsite, it covers your water and your electric and your septic. Some of the memberships have recently changed. The change that Thousand Trails has done with their memberships is that they're offering a 2-year term or a 4-year term. You don't have to come up with the huge outlay of money that I had to come up with, but you can still get the same benefits. The package that I chose was the Adventure Collection with the Trails Collection Plus. In all of these packages, not only will you get the Thousand Trails parks, you'll also get the Trails Collection or Encore parks, and that will give you access to almost 200 parks across the country within the system. I'm going to go through each membership to show you exactly what you can expect from each program. For the Adventure membership with the Trails Collection Plus, that's the one that I have. I can stay for up to 21 nights in any Thousand Trails or Encore park across the country. I have a 180-day booking window in the Thousand Trails parks and a 90-day booking window for the Encore parks. This membership offers you the longest booking window, which really helps you get into the spots that you want when you want to get into them. And I can travel park to park in either the Thousand Trails or the Encore parks without having to be out of the system for any length of time. If you know anything about the previous Thousand Trails membership, another big change is that the Trails Collection or Trails Collection Plus, in the case of the Adventure membership, is already included. There's no extra charge for it now. Some of the other benefits you get with the Adventure membership are free RPI parks for 1 year. RPI is an affiliate of Thousand Trails, and it offers parks for as little as $10 a night. These campgrounds help to fill the gaps in the mid-states. There's a cabin rebate stay for 1 week per year. There's a getaway cabin stay for 1 week per year, which you can also trade in towards a condo or a cruise. There are family benefits. There are 4 non-high use weeks that you can add to your stay per year for $29 a week, 2 high use weeks per year for $99. I really liked it, especially if I know I'm going to be in one area for a long time. It allows me to spend an entire month in one park and not have to move. And on all of these memberships, there are no annual dues. The biggest difference between the Trails Collection Plus, which is offered only through an adventure membership, and the standard Trails Collection is the booking window and the amount of time you can spend in the park. The Trails Collection Plus gives you a booking window in the Encore parks of 90 days. And the Trails Collection has a booking window of 60 days. With the Trails Collection Plus, you can stay for up to 21 days. And after that, you can go directly either into 1,000 Trails or a Trails Collection Encore park. With the Trails Collection, you can stay in an Encore park for 14 days. After that, you can go directly to 1,000 Trails park, but you can only go back to a Trails Collection or Encore park after you've been out of the system for 7 days. Next, I'm going to tell you about the newest 1,000 Trails membership, the Explorer. With the Explorer, you can stay up to 21 nights in any 1,000 Trails park with a 150-day booking window. In the 1,000 Trails parks, you can travel from park to park in all 82 of the 1,000 Trails campgrounds. It includes the Trails Collection program that gives you another 120 parks to stay in for a total of about 200 parks. With the Trails Collection on the Explorer plan, you can stay in an Encore park for up to 14 days. After that, you can go directly to 1,000 Trails park, but you can only return to the Trails Collection park after being out of the Trails Collection system for 7 days. Some of the other benefits of the Explorer membership are free RPI for 1 year, cabin rebate stays, you get 1 week per year, getaway cabin stays 1 week per year, which again you can trade in towards a condo or a cruise, family benefits. With the Explorer membership, you get 2 non-high use weeks per year at $29 a week. And again, no annual dues. The third and last 1,000 Trails membership plan available in 2025 is the Journey. You can stay up to 21 nights in any 1,000 Trails park with a 120-day booking window. You can travel from park to park in all 82 of the 1,000 Trails campgrounds. And again, it includes the Trails Collection, which gives you that 120 extra parks to stay in. Some of the other benefits on the Journey membership are free RPI for 1 year, cabin rebate stay 1 week per year, family benefits, and 2 non-high use weeks per year at $29 per week, and no annual dues. When I leveled up from my camping zone pass to my adventure pass, I spoke to a membership specialist, and she was able to get me the best deal out there on my adventure membership. If you would like to get in touch with the membership specialist that I use, you can either click the 1,000 Trails tab on the top of my website, or I'll leave a link in the video description. I'll also be happy to try and answer any questions you have, but the best way to do it is to let me help you get in touch with a membership specialist. If you like this video, please leave a kind word in the comments below, share it with a friend, or even subscribe. Today I wanted to share with you a place I'm staying called Bear Cave. And the reason it's called Bear Cave is really cool, but the campground itself is just so pretty. There's a big field in the middle where I'm staying, and it's just so open and so peaceful. Now I'm here in October and everything closes up in 2 weeks, so that could be part of the peacefulness, but I feel like it's the best kept secret. So I've been working for the past couple days, and today I am going to take off and go explore the area a little bit, but I wanted to do this tour of Bear Cave before I go. And take the dog for a walk. So let me take you around with me and show you the campground a little bit. And I am way down at the end of the road where it's very quiet. You can also turn up here and go down to a little lake with a boat launch. If you have a boat, you can bring it and leave your boat down at the dock. I don't think there's any extra charge for that. So today we're going to walk down there first. I can show you something else that's really cool down here. And there's the bathhouse. I think there's laundry in there, which is good because I need to do laundry tomorrow. So you can see down there, there's a waterfall where the cave is. And the office is actually built over the cave. Here's the lake. Oops, I don't want to kill myself walking down a step here. So the steps down to the lake are currently closed right now to the dock. But you can still park your boat out there and get down there from the main road. When you first come in, they tell you if you're driving around, because you can park down near the lake or you can park where I did. But they tell you that at the very end there's a low-lying branch. And your first thought is, well, why don't you cut it? But this is the tree with the low-lying branch. And I am sure I will mess up this name, but it's called the Potawatomi conference tree. Whoops. And it's a tulip tree. And it's very old. And very big with this low-lying branch. Just to get what it's like to go down there. So because the cave is closed, you have to walk around this way now, around the back of the office. And the office sits on top of the cave. That's the back of the office, and that would be where the entrance to the cave is that I showed you inside. And this is the waterfall. You can see the door for the other side of the cave. Just a cool, unexpected. I knew the name of this campground was Bear Cave. I just didn't realize why until I got here. And I'll see you next week.